So, would you like to live a more passionate life? In today's video, I'm going to share how to be more productive, creative, engaging, and open to learning and growing. Hi, I'm Bonnie Overman. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope my channel will inspire you to lead a more productive, creative, and stylish life at any age, always on a budget. You know I'm 71, and I just say it to remind you that if I can do it, you can do it too at any age. Thank you to my dear, wonderful subscribers. I love you all so dearly and so appreciate all that you share with me and all the encouragement and all the support you give me. It just really means so much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. You don't want to miss any of these 2023 videos with a different theme every month. And if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. It does help my channel. All right. I'm going to break this down into ways that you can inject more passion in your life, okay? Because I heard a quote, and I didn't write it down. I don't remember exactly what it said, but it was basically, if you live the same day your whole life, the same day over and over and over, it's not a life. And I totally agree with that. And so many of us get so wrapped up into doing these routines, especially if you're working. Okay, now I'm going to give you two options on this, working and non-working. Because when you're working, your whole day is taken up with getting up, going to work, coming home, cooking dinner, going to bed, getting up, going to work. I understand that totally. But I'm going to give you a couple things you can do within your week that will help. Now, if you're retired or not working, I'm going to give you some daily things you can do. And you might not want to do all of them, but they're different areas that work for me. So I want to share it with you. So I'm going to go through and show you what you can do every day or weekly, monthly, and quarterly or yearly to really keep moving forward and growing and learning and being creative and really having a wonderful, passionate life, okay? And then I'm going to give you some ideas. So the first thing I came up with, and again, this is what I try to do every day. If you work every day, you just might want to do all these things sometime during the week, so including the weekend. Be productive. This is what I call getting things done, having a goal to get something done. Now, you know my goal for the year is organizing my 2 storage units and my house. That's a yearly project for me. I'm also have a goal in the backyard of eradicating the weeds. I'm coming up with these different solutions so I don't have weeds everywhere. I hate that more than anything in the world. Okay, so that is something that, you know, to be productive, there's a very good sense of accomplishment and good, happy feeling when you finish a project, no matter how small it is. It could be cleaning out a drawer, but we'll get to that in a minute. The next thing I think you should do every day or every week is to connect with your family and friends. And daily, it could be just texting somebody, okay? The next thing is creating something. It could be creating a meal. It could be creating some paper tags. It could be creating a centerpiece for your table. It could be, like I said, cooking some kind of brand new thing. It could be painting. It could be all kinds of things. What do you like to do? And the last thing to do every week, I think, or every day, is something new. Now, I try to watch a new video just about every day on health. My basic day is I get all my stuff done in the morning. I'm usually done by 3 o'clock. That's when I have my brunch. And then I allow myself a couple hours on YouTube because I love watching videos too, you know. Now let's look at the goals for monthly. Can be in the same thing, something productive, connecting with others, creating something new. Now what I'm doing on mine is, again, monthly, I'm working on the organization. I'm working on some cleaning projects and the yard situation. Connecting, I want to make sure I meet at least a couple friends every month for lunch or coffee or to get together. Creating my crafts and decor. New, Have a new health habit every month. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. Again, these are all things where we're learning new things, we're doing new things, we're creating new things, we're moving forward in life. And that, when we're happy and fulfilled and inspired, that is a passionate life. Now, quarterly or yearly, being productive, again, organization in my yard, connecting. I want to give at least 3 parties, and I want to make sure I send birthday cards to all my friends and family, and at least see my granddaughter so many times each year. Also creating, I'm going to be doing 2 table setting competitions, LA County and Orange County. That's my yearly goal. And also create the decor and crafts that I create every month. And new, I think it's a good time to make sure I've gone to all my doctor's appointments, had all my testing done, and I'm reviewing supplements, and I'm going to try to start reading some books. I'm usually so busy I don't have time to read, but I want to make that a plan for the year. And then, of course, once a year you can, or quarterly, you can plan for the next time also. So what are some of the ideas that we can come up with for some of these? So for projects or to be productive, it could be organization, it could be yard projects, it could be painting, it could be decluttering, it could be going through things and donating toys, whatever it is. Try to have some of these projects that keep you productive and give you that sense of accomplishment, okay? And I always say one of the first things is always make your bed in the morning. That's the first thing you can do and go, I accomplished something this morning. Connecting and engaging, text calls, go to your church groups, belong to maybe book clubs or card clubs, family get-togethers, volunteering. There's so much you can do to engage with people. I know that when I stay home like a couple days in a row, sometimes I start feeling a little down. I need to get out and engage with people and the world and new things and be inspired. Creating. What do you want to create? I think so many times people, they have these deep down talents and they're not using them for painting or crocheting or knitting or drawing or music or gardening. I mean, it just goes on and on. All the things, decorating, all the things that you can do to give pleasure to yourself, to inspire others. I think it's so important. So what can you do new as far as educating yourself? Health info, learn a new language, music, painting, reading, start, going through your books and reading books or finding out what you like. I love biographies. That's one of my favorite ones to read, or fiction. And break down these into the monthly goals. Even if you just say, I'm just going to start painting, I think that's a wonderful thing to start with to lead a more passionate life. Now, what stops us? Well, there's 2 things I can think of. One is fear. We're all, I have this problem too. Sometimes I put off doing something because, it's not going to look right. People aren't going to like it. Stop that recording in your head, okay? The negativity. I try to tell myself, well, you don't know how to knit, but you really don't want to know how to knit. There's only so many things I can do creative-wise, right? And I'm just not interested in the knitting or the crocheting or painting, but I am with paper crafts and decor and displays and tablescaping. That's my thing. Learn what your passion is and go for it. Enter competitions, have fun. You're going to meet new people. It's fabulous. But let go of the negative. Just say, I choose not to learn that, or maybe I just don't have time to learn that now, or I don't want to learn it. You don't have to put pressure on yourself to do everything. So stop the negative recording. The other thing sometimes is what's happened in the past. I talk about letting things go all the time. It's so important to do that. I've had failures with tablescaping and making things where I've just had to throw it out. I mean, we all have this, but let it go. It's part of the creative process. One of my favorite sayings is, you can always repaint it. Even to look like wood again if you want to. That's what my thing is, always, you can always repaint it. But try to let go the things that are, did somebody tell you one time that, that was horrible painting and, you this and this and this. If you feel like you don't know enough about what your passion is, learn. I'm so into decorating and tablescaping, and that's a passion of mine, to look at all the magazines, look at Pinterest, and analyze what I like, what I don't like. It's a learning process. And I think it's so important. When I get done with one of my tablescapes, it's a little sad, but then I'm on to the next tablescape. And I already know what I want to do for next year, and I haven't even done these yet. Because it's imagination. And once you get into that creative, wanting to learn, productive mode, you become more and more creative, more and more productive. I'm telling you, it breeds success. So if you are having trouble with really negative thoughts, here's what I do mentally. I don't know if this will help you or not. I take the thought. I say, Bonnie, this is negative and it doesn't apply anymore. We're going to put it in a box. We're going to put a lid on it. I'm going to put it in a room and I'm going to shut the door. And I open another door. That is something really wonderful for me, like being at the beach in the sand, sitting there in the shade with the rolling waves. And that's what I concentrate on. So let go of your negative things from the past that people have said to you. Shame on them. People should be uplifting and supporting of people, especially in a creative endeavor. Let go of your fear, okay? So again, if you can think about being productive every day or every week, you can think about creating something, you can think about engaging, you can think about learning something new, you will lead a passionate life full of interesting things and be able to share with other people, inspire other people, uplift other people, and live a fabulous life moving forward with always something new to look forward to, okay? I hope you love this. I hope your life is passionate. And if not, maybe one of these things might help. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.